Hi. Quickly, I've just finished my final class for term 1, 2020, and what a term it has been. I have completely migrated my entire studio online. Now, at the beginning of the year, if I had thought that that was going to be even the remotest of possibilities, if somebody had said to me by the end of term 1, 2020, you will have your entire studio online, I would have just, I don't know, maybe laughed at them, because it just would have seemed so implausible. So here I am, and no in-person lessons whatsoever. And the entire studio have been happy to move online, which I am so deeply grateful and appreciative of, because it is an adjustment. And I've just been sitting here reflecting on you know, what that feels like to adjust, because we've all been asked to adjust in so many ways of late, haven't we? So that final lesson that I've just finished, it was a bit funny, because one of the mums is still getting used to being the cameraman or the camera person, and so she goes, can you see? And I'm going, no, it's sideways. And she goes, what about now? And I go, no, it's like upside down now. So I was joking about how who needs Netflix when you've got this comedy show going on, and she's a good sport, and she could see the funny side of it. So I notice a few of you are on here. If you can hear me, can you just pop a comment there to let me know? I think I've adjusted my sound settings properly now, but if you can hear me, it would really be great to know that I'm not talking to myself. So yeah, so she's adjusting. Some of my parents are also adjusting to really being involved in holding the camera if they haven't got a stand to do that. And yeah, it's really actually quite good, because everybody's interacting and everybody's involved in these children's education, which is, you know, probably the way it should be. So yeah, I was thinking about this whole concept of adjusting to things, and a memory came to mind. I don't know, I think when you're just sitting around home and you're not as busy. Hey Josephine, how are you? Can you hear me okay? Hope so. All right. When you're just sitting around and your whole world has changed, as all of ours have over the last little while, I guess you start, you know, thinking about all sorts of things. So as I was looking at this mum, sort of trying to work out how to use the camera, and contemplating this whole concept of adjusting to different things or new things, a memory came to my mind of a long time ago when I was travelling, pre-children, pre-marriage. I did a lot of travel, and oh great, good, thanks Josephine. And I ended up in a third world country, volunteering in a shelter for homeless street boys. Now, one of the things that I wasn't informed of when I put my name down to do this volunteering work, and I only found out about when I arrived at the accommodation that I would be spending that 3-month period at, was that I would be sharing the accommodation with rats. So yes, rats. However, it wasn't as bad as it sounds, because the boys educated me. They had it all worked out, and they said, Miss, all you need is a stick, okay? So I went to the bathroom without a stick initially. They go, no, miss, you must go in there with a stick. And so all I had to do was tap the walls and tap the door as I walked in, and all the rats would just disappear. It was just like magic. So, you know, over the period of that 3 months, I still can't believe I did it, to be honest. I can't believe I stayed there for a start, but I did. I spent the whole 3 months there working with these street boys, and actually ended up taking a few of them back home to their remote villages. And I adjusted, and I always contemplated after that how clever we are as human beings, and how strong our psyche is, that we are able to adjust to new things and different things. So yeah, that just sort of came to my mind as I was contemplating this whole idea of change, which we're all in an amazing amount of change at the moment. But I really believe that we are able to adjust, and after a while, it really just does become our new normal. And I think that some people are managing this whole situation, well, and some people may not be managing it well. We're all pretty different, but I think over time we will just get used to this new normal, and hopefully it won't be forever, and it will all be over soon, and we'll all be out being able to have a coffee with our friends again soon. But it also got me thinking about how adjusting to a new system here that I teach, it's sort of not easy for some people when they come in, because they have a particular idea in their mind about how music lessons should look, and how music lessons should feel, and how music lessons should sound, and they have got a particular picture in their mind of how things should be. And so the challenge for some people is to just get rid of the shoulds and leave the shoulds at the door and come in with an open mind. And I have had some people over the years who haven't been able to do that, and they cannot step out of their traditional background idea of how things should be, and that's fine. I mean, they're better off in the traditional world, and that's no problem at all to me. But the people that I do speak to who can sort of I guess, have opened their mind to the possibility that there is something new there for them and something different there for them. They're the ones who really are able to hit the ground running and really adjust to a new way of learning. So don't expect to come in here and do hours and hours of scales. I'm not going to be asking you to do that. We're just going to build up a repertoire of 30 to 50 songs in the first 6 months or so. Obviously, we talk about scale because that is the infrastructure of music, but we develop our technique initially by just playing these amazing sounding songs. So I think that's about it. I just wanted to jump on here and just see how you're all going. I'd love to know what you think and how you're adjusting to all the changes that are going on. Like I say, I think after a while our psyche just really does settle into a new normal. I know my kids were just watching a movie last night. I've actually had the chance to sit down this week and play a few card games with them, which has been just really, really lovely to spend that extra time with them. So there's lots of silver linings, lots of bright sides to the new normal. So I'm going to go and just enjoy, like I said, a couple of weeks of relaxing and just planning, getting myself organised for next term. I am touching base with my students the last week of the school holidays. We've got a 500-minute piano-a-thon happening, and so we are working towards playing for 500 minutes over 5 days across the whole entire studio. And if we hit the 500-minute mark, I'll be asking all those people on this page to donate $5 to the Beyond Blue Foundation, because I think there are going to be a lot of people who don't manage change very well and will need some help. So I'll let you know more about that as that 500-minute piano-a-thon approaches. I'll also be getting together with my adult students in a Zoom wine hangout. So I'm really looking forward to catching up with them the last week of the holidays as well. So lots going on here at Rhythm and Tunes Piano School. If you're interested in the next round of Music on Steroids, please, it's filling up, but I've still got a few places left. Commences on the 22nd of April. Can't wait to teach another round of that course. It is super fun and we learn so much so quickly. It's specifically designed for people with a little bit of prior experience of piano playing already. Just let me know, send your best contact number through on this page. But for the moment, have a really wonderful Easter if you celebrate Easter, and I will see you on here next time. Take care for now. Bye-bye.